just you won't find it better than this. Just let go if you leave. Just let me know so I won't look down. You move on.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Uchiha here, back with you another alternate universe what if, and this is gonna be a new one. This was actually a what if idea made by quite of a subscriber of mine, and I'm going to give him a shout out by the description down below, and make sure to like and subscribe for this new one. Leave a comment if you like this one, and also join my Discord if you want me to do your what ifs if you have any ideas and stuff, and I will gladly do it for you. So this new what if, alternate universe what if is going to be what if Naruto, sorry, not Naruto, my bad. What if Deku had the Call of Duty mod menu? Now, how he's going to have this is quite going to be different. Deku's going to be born. It's going to be not as a, it's going to be kind of as a mutation quirk. Now, how this mutation quirk is going to happen is his father, he's going to be a part of the Ghost Squad unit, but his father was experiment, and it was a success experiment, which his father had the Call of Duty mod menu, which no one can see, only but him. Now, his father had infinite money, infinite ammo, aimbot, God mode, which no one can kill him, but he can kill you. He had no clip, where he can no clip do anything. Talk about anything. And he also had insta kill, which basically can one shot anything. And it doesn't matter, even if it's a scratch, you're dead. So, his father had that. Now, the war was already over, and his father retired. And I'm going to say his father was American. Now, his father went to, I think, Japan or Tokyo. I don't know which part they was at. But, basically, his dad, met Inko, I believe so. Inko, yes. Now, Deku's dad fell in love with Inko, and they had Deku. Now, Deku had, pretty much, it wasn't as a quirk, but his dad DNA of the thing, of that experiment, of all that stuff, went into Deku. Now, Deku, he doesn't have it as a quirk. No, it's not as a quirk. It has a mutation, but not as a quirk. Now, when Deku's born, he's born with a birthmark, and it has the ghost symbol on his back. Now, the doctors think that's pretty weird and saying, maybe it's just a mutation quirk of having that birthmark or something. But as Deku was like a kid, he went to get checked for a quirk. Get checked for a quirk. His the quirk doctor said he doesn't have a quirk. Now he's devastated. Now, he goes home crying, which is that it says, asks his son what's wrong, and basically what he told his dad, like, I don't have a quirk and stuff, and his dad said, oh, cheer up, trust me, maybe your quirk haven't developed yet or something, and Deku will be fine. And Deku, he says okay. Now, Deku never gave up. He trains with his father about, like, combat, shooting, and everything. Like, his dad teaches him everything. So, he's pretty much a pro at, like, being a ghost. He said, he tells his son he used to be a ghost. And, his son Deku's respect him for being a ghost, and becoming, like a combat, fighting soldier. Now, as Deku's, I say at this point, Bakugo and Deku, when you know how Bakugo turns into a straight up dick. Now, this is the part when Bakugo fires a big explosion at Deku just to get at him, because Deku been holding his own against Bakugo because he ain't no pussy, and he fires a big explosion. Now, normally this explosion was supposed to kill anyone, but when it hit Deku, Deku was not fazed by it. He didn't get hurt, and he was wondering why. And that's when the mod menu comes. He's like, what the hell? What is this? Why do I see all this stuff? Infinite cash? Money? What? God mode? Aimbot? Now, and he has some, now Deku has some extra stuff. I add this on my own. That, no clipping stuff was by, like, the person who gave me the idea, or suggested the idea, and I did it. I already said the abilities, but these are 2 more extra buildings I wanted to add. Any gun, and flying. Now, no clip is just going through walls. You can't fly, but flying is basically you can fly. Now when and he has infected mode where he can infect other people and make them into zombies, but he don't need to turn into a zombie, and he can command them. Now, and he also has the ray gun and roll Wonder Waffle, just to add that extra stuff. Now, when he gets hit, he doesn't get hurt or damaged. Then Bakugo say, "What the hell? You damn nerd! Why you not hurt? Why you're not dead?" And Deku sees him all. He's like, "What the hell is this?" Now, Deku's dad was coming in to check on Deku and see if he's doing alright. Now he sees Bakugo continues doing explosion, and Deku's dad comes in and hold him down and says, "What the hell are you doing to my son? Why are you trying to kill him?" And this is where Deku's dad sees the whole mod menu, and he's like, "What? You have it?" And he's like, "I have a quirk, Dad." And he knows it's not a quirk, it's due to the experiments. Now when they go home, Deku's dad explains to him about everything, about what he can do with the mod menu and stuff, and that's why his family and them is so rich, and they don't they have a lot of stuff, and Deku doesn't have to worry about being poor or anything, because he basically explains to them the truth and everything, and only people who have this ability can experiment can see this and can do stuff with this. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I see." And so he basically says, "All right, I will train you when the time is. Just let me know when you need training or what you want to know about the mod menu." He's like, "Okay." And a couple of days, and we start the beginning of the anime. I believe so. Now the guy says, does anyone be here? He said, "Oh, who you kidding? Everybody wants to become a hero, but that truth, no one knows they don't got the potential." But Deku says, "Yeah, I'm ready to become a hero." And Bakugo says, "You have a quirk, you nerd," and everybody start laughing. But Deku just summoned a gun, and he points at he summoned a knife, and he goes right behind Bakugo saying, "Oh yeah, then how do I have this?" And he's like, "What? When did you?" And the teacher says, "Hey, knock it off, you two." Because, Deku, he been catching hands with Bakugo, and he been whooping his ass for time to time. Bakugo been trying to catch these hands on him, but he been losing terribly. Now, Deku just says, it's whatever, and he just leaves. And it says, yeah, and, the teacher already says, only those two is going to the UA high school, Now, Deku takes the shortcut. Now, this is where the Sludge Villain attacked Deku. Now, Deku, he has no clip, so he has it on active for time to time when it's the right time, and he also has he has another ability in that mod menu, basically sonar, where he can sense anything around him, what's evil or not, and it shows the red dot and what's evil and stuff that's trying to harm him or harm others, and he sees the blue ray or who's good and not. So when he's walking, he sees the Sludge Villain about to attack him. Now he activates no clip. No clip basically have it, and it goes through the Sludge Villain goes through Deku. He's like, "What the hell? What kind of quirk is that?" And Deku he brings out the ray gun V2 or V3, basically with the two blasters, and when you connect them, it makes a giant vortex. Now, it makes the gravity thing. Now he forms them together, and he fires it. And he fires it at the Sludge Villain. And the Sludge Villain, he's turning into a balloon. He's like, oh, bah, and he blows up. And Deku, he's like, Now Deku is a hero, but he's like kind of a anti-hero. He kills villains because that's such villain, and some villains need to die. So he believes that. He says some villains need to die and some needs to live. So he's being judged and executed. But he's like, And then All Might comes in saying, I am here. And, Deku says, oh, hey, All Might, it's you. And he's like, can I get an autograph? He's like, yes. Who might you be? He says, oh, I'm Midoriya. I'm Deku. And he's like, oh, I see. Young Midoriya. Have you seen the Sludge villain? He's like, oh, he's dead. He's like, what? How? And, Deku, he's kind-hearted half, a little bit. He says, he basically died. I ended him. He's like, kid, you can't kill villains like that. He said, oh, All Might, you're funny. But I gotta go home now. See ya. And All Might's trying to grab him. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So, basically, yeah, when All Might is trying to grab Deku, it basically doesn't work. Yeah, he has no clip active, and he just hurry up and goes home. Now, All Might's trying to catch up to him, but he can't. Deku is just going through walls and stuff and taking shortcuts to get to his house. Now, he makes it home. Now, Deku says, son, you're here. And now, Deku's dad is basically saying, did you get in trouble? He's like, oh, no, I did good. I'm perfectly fine. Now, when Deku's mom, comes in and says, oh, hi, son. Dinner's almost ready. And he says, okay, I'll be in my room. And, that day ended. And we're going to start with the 2 weeks training now. Now, Deku goes to the beach and gets training, and he asks for his father to teach him of how to, understand his ability much better and how to, use them and do them right. And, his dad just teach him and stuff, and, they basically pull out guns, shooting at each other, by also using God mode. Well, Deku has that extra healing, too. He has the healing 1000. So, if he gets shot in the leg, the bullet just, pops right out quickly and heals. Now, his dad has it, but it's 20 times. So his dad is has the old menu, but Deku has the newest of the newest because he's a hybrid. Now Deku started training, shooting, they're practicing with the guns and stuff. Now Deku's dad only has the ray gun. But Deku has the waffle, which Deku has the ray gun, the new ray gun, all those guns. Now Deku starts shooting at his dad and stuff, and they're done doing weights and stuff and all that. And Deku says, I'm gonna go home. You can continue doing practice stuff. And Deku says, okay. Now All Might sees Deku, and he goes to him and says, it's you. So why did you So, he started trying to ask a question. He said, oh, because he was a villain and he was trying to kill me, so I killed him first. He's killed or be killed. Now, All Might is saying that's not, but he says, then again, he says, hey, it's killed or be killed sometimes. So, All Might says, maybe he can be my successor son. Now, All Might asks Deku, will you be my successor? Now, Deku, he says, what do you mean? And All Might explains it. He says, okay. Now All Might gives it to him immediately because Deku, up to when he was a kid and started training, his dad trained him fiercely. So he is ripped, my guy. He is dangerous, my guy. He can easily snap someone's arm and then snap another arm without thinking. Now when Deku eats it, something happens. Now I tell you in the later part 2 of what new abilities he gets, but basically the off one mixed in with the mod menu enhanced it and made more upgrades to it and stuff. And Deku sees in his mod menu says upgrade, new update, version 3 has been added. And Deku's like, 2.3? I wonder what I got. And he says, but I'll figure out later. Now, All Might says, do you want to continue training? I see you already cleared up peace. She said, yeah, let's battle each other. And All Might says, okay, like, I don't want to hurt you, but okay. So when they start fighting Deku, not getting hurt by him, he easily dispatched All Might with the electric fist. He also have electric fist at the bottom menu, so he electric him down and he defeated him. And All Might's waking up saying, wow, you actually got me. He's like, yeah, you're not too bad fighter yourself. Now we do the skip, and we're going to start with Deku going to the UM exams. Now Deku, he start going and he trips. Now Deku has flying, so he can just like fly back up, but he see himself floating. He's like, what is this? Now this is where I forgot her name, but she comes in and says, oh, I'm sorry, I said you about to go. And he said, oh no, thank you for helping me. And now they have their talk and stuff, but he says, alright, I'm gonna go now. Thank you. And he goes and he sees Bakugo. Now Bakugo, he's not cool with Deku because he can't beat him, so he's kind of like childish a little bit. So he's like saying, what are you doing here, nerd? And he says, don't you remember in class we both signed up for it? And he's like, no shit, Sherlock. And he's like, nah, you don't remember. Bakugo, he's like, or he said Kansha, he's like, damn it, I'm gonna kick your ass. And the nerd class comes in and Deku just touch him and teleport him somewhere else in the room, and he's like, where the hell am I? And he has teleportability to teleport somewhere, but he just teleported him. He can make someone else teleport somewhere else. Now this is where Bakugo says, how you did that? He's like, I don't know. He says, I don't know. And he's just playing dumb, but Deku knows what he did, and he says, let's go. Now for all the tests, Deku passes it because the mod menu also is fused with him, so intelligence, he can like boost up his stats, intelligence and stuff, or also add perks and stuff like saboteur. He can like not pick up quirks. Well, no, he can, but it's like in a different way. You can like pick up quirks, and you can only use it like for like infinite amount of times if Deku wants to, but he just only use it one time, and then he also has like the other ability to like randomize. So whatever ability he saw, or like he defeats someone or kills someone, he can basically use their ability however they like. But Deku doesn't regularly do it, but he does it when it's the right time. Now intelligence stats, like the perks like Juggernaut and stuff and all that, like he activate one of his perks of intelligent, and he passes it with like the highest IQ. Now the physical stuff, like I said, Juggernaut and stuff, like he passes that with ease. And now with the robots, now when the guy says Alright, it's set go, now Deku activate the running perk, and he start running faster than anyone can see, including the one with the engines. He's like running faster than him. He's like, what the hell? And Deku summoned the two pistols with gold on it, because Deku likes that gold, and he's firing bullets and stuff at enemies and stuff. I mean at the robots and stuff. Oh, and I should have told you, Deku's black, because half black. But he's black. Got his mother, traits too. So he's like Black Deku with like the green hair. So Deku goes in with the two golden pistols because his dad used golden pistols and he likes the golden pistols too. He likes gold. That's his favorite thing. So he started firing pistols like left and right and stuff, and they shoot grenades. He pulls out he shoots out regular bullets and they blow up and stuff. And the people was about to stop him, but they realize that's like, oh, maybe that's a part of his quirk. He can summon guns and stuff. But they're so wrong. So he pulls out guns, and then he says, I want to try out some guns. So he pulls out the machine gun, firing at machine robots and stuff. And then he pulls out a grenade, like the grenade launcher arrow. So he shoots it, and it blows up on like the robots nearby and stuff. And he's like, and once all that was done, he says, I guess I'm done. But he sees the 0 point robot, and everybody's still running. He's like, I'm already done. I don't need to do anything. But he sees something. He sees a girl stuck. Now, this is the crazy part. If y'all ever played the zombies and when the space astronaut, you know how you get that the grenade when it makes a vortex. Now he summons that and he unlocks it and he presses the button and he throws it for. Now whatever robot was near that got sucked in the vortex, was getting sucked in, including the 0 point robot. It got sucked in and it vanished, and then the thing just disappeared like shoo. And all my Zim was just fucking shocked. They're like, what the hell happened? How the hell did that happen? And Jacob says, okay. Now he picks up the girl and the girl says thank you, and he says, oh, no problem. And he goes off. And he says, well, I'll be going now. And he just flies away and uses no clip to fly through the building and stuff. And they're like, what? He can fly and go through buildings? What the hell is he? And Deku just heads home and, well, no, he doesn't fly and do that. He teleports home and he's like, where did he go? And then he heads home and he's like, well, I'm going to sleep now. And his dad already knows he's home. He's like, Deku, you're in your room? And he's like, yeah, I'm sleeping. He's like, alright. And I'm going to, how many more minutes? We can continue. This is where we're going to skip with Deku getting accepted. He becomes number 1, and he starts heading to school. Now, Deku heads to school, and he's his first day. He goes in, and everybody's looking. No one everybody looks at him because he's black, and also also Deku's smart. But he also has that black ancestor and stuff, so if you be racist, he knows and stuff. But sometimes he laughs at racism and doesn't care about it. But he's like, yo, what you say to me? Like if you use the heavy word, he would know, and he'd be like, whoa, my guy, what's wrong with you? Like, and then he will whoop your ass or get mad at you and have an argument with you. Now, yeah, so everybody's in class, someone look at him, walk up and says, oh, hey, so, and, they start talking to, Deku, and, Deku's, talking and stuff, and, he has the whole ghost tattoo on the back, so they think, like, oh, cool, you got your tattoo and stuff. He's like, yeah, I was, and, he doesn't say it's a birthmark, but he says, yeah, it's a ghost, I'm a ghost, just like my father, and he's like, oh, I see. Now, Bakugo gets pissed, says, yeah, right. Now, Deku, he doesn't care about Bakugo. He doesn't give a shit because he knows he's superior in every other way. But he says, oh well, Clashon, it's your loss. You don't have to believe me if you don't. He says, we'll see about that, But this is where, Eraserhead, I believe so, comes up and says, hey, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. And, Deku already knows this is the teacher. He says, morning teacher. And, he says morning. And they said, what? He's the teacher? And he says, yeah. So, Deku, and, Razorhead says, alright, everybody get dressed. We're about to do the fitness test. If you don't pass, you're going to fail, and you're going to get expelled. So you better do your best. And, Deku says, alright. Now, Deku gets undressed and stuff. Now, Deku has the ghost, and he has a golden dragon tattoo on his back, and it goes around the ghost birthmark, and he has a scar in the front of his chest due to the intensive training that he had with his father. So they're saying, damn, he's ripped, and now Deku does his training and stuff, and it's all fine and stuff and dandy, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to think. But, okay. So, they head out. And, Deku is, getting prepared and stuff. And, first begins with the ball throw. Now, Deku, he used, a teleporting thing. And he just teleports the ball out of space. and he gets second because infinite. She gets because of infinite, but he gets second in that. Everything else, Deku will get him first, including weightlifting. Now, everybody passed, including the boy with, including I forgot his name, but with the sticky balls, he passed. But Deku has another ability in the mod menu, and it's called altering DNA. Basically, he can alter anyone's DNA, and he basically altered Mineta DNA, and he made Mineta much better. Like, he made him taller, much fitter, not like buff, but like fitter, and he made his hair much longer with more sticky balls, so Mineta can throw it, but it doesn't like cause bleeding or anything because he gave Mineta a little bit of buff, but he's gonna give everybody else a buff later on in the what if. But Mineta looks at Deku and says, thank you, and Mineta doesn't know the upgrade, but they all head home, and we're gonna leave it off for this what if part 1 of what if Deku had the Call of Duty mod menu. Leave a like, leave a comment, and also join my Discord and share this with your friends. But make sure to join my Discord if you want me to do your what ifs, if you have ideas and stuff of your what ifs, and I will make sure to do it for you and stuff. And I will make the story, mix it up, and see it in a crazy way. I'm Keyshawn Chia, and thanks for watching. See ya.